All right, good morning. Good Saturday morning, everybody. How are you? What's happening? We are in Island Falls, Maine today on the lake. Yeah, got a good spot down here on what we call the perch. And I was hoping to get going before the bugs got out, but it looks like they found me. So I hate the skeeters. Ben Bryant, good morning, buddy. How you been? Hope you had a good week. We came up for the night. Yeah, good spot. You've been here, buddy. Came up yesterday afternoon with Bailey and my mom and Wendy and had a nice time last night. So Bailey's birthday's coming up on June 1st, so we did a little cake in celebration. So good morning, Baba Hogan. Yeah, Andrea Gooch and David Zemchek. Good to see you guys. Yeah, would you rather have black flies or mosquitoes? I don't know. We got both. We came down here yesterday afternoon. It was black flies galore. So it's just that time of year. From about Memorial Day weekend to 4th of July, it's pretty buggy. But after that, it's pretty good. So take the good with the bad with the good, right? So well, that's great, Ben. I'm glad to hear that. Things finishing up strong. Good morning, Kevin Hawthorne on YouTube. Good to see you guys. Yeah, it's about I guess low 40s right now. I'm just in a kind of a sweatshirt thing, but it's going to be another absolute banger of a day here. So we'll head back down to Sherman here shortly and blow out of camp and do some stuff down there. So we get a little breeze. Once you get a little breeze, the bugs aren't too bad. So Tim Kasperzak, good to see you. What's up, Dad? Good morning. The coffee's good. Slept good last night. I always sleep good at camp. Got a little DeWalt fan with a battery. Just makes some white noise in the background. Usually lasts all night or close to it. And sleep good. Wendy tracks her sleep with the Aura ring. I used to, but I got frustrated with it. She got a 94 last night. She's out of 100. So yeah, crazy. Doing well with it. So and I know Bailey and my mom slept good as well. So anyway, how's everybody doing? Guys popping in here. Jess Novak is here. Ben, yesterday was off. 0 clients or employee communication. It felt weird. Yeah, it's a start. Yeah, even if it's just a day, right? Here and there, Ben. It's good to do that, right? Don't get me going on how we check in our freedom to start a business and have freedom. Right? Hey, wait a minute. What happened here? So anyway, I want to get going because it looks like I'm going to get lugged off by the bugs, but I thought I could sneak down here and not wake any of the bugs up. Yeah, been a while, Steve. Good to see you, man. Guys, we've been talking about 10 hard truths about building a dangerous business. And I want to talk today about how one of the things that I've noticed, these are like patterns that I've noticed, and I see this a lot with clients that I work with, is they're addicted to being needed, which seems kind of weird because kind of build a business to hopefully not be married to it someday, right? But the truth is, a lot of business owners will never admit that they say they want freedom, but subconsciously they've built a business that just depends entirely on them, right? And Ben, maybe you've seen some of that, and now you're starting to kind of unwind that. It's hard when you just start out because you gotta have to do everything, and then you get in that mode where then it might be hard to let go. But in the beginning, you're making every decision, putting out every fire, dealing with every customer issue, every approval, every emergency, everything. Like I'll use Ben for Ben's got to take care of everything, right? Over time, Ben probably isn't, but somebody like Ben who's had to do everything could become that addicted to being needed. Because it feels good. We feel important, right? But eventually, it also creates exhaustion and bottlenecks and resentment and stalled growth and a business that can never really outgrow the owner. Okay, which is kind of a weird place to be. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today. Ben says it's literally like an addiction, and I thought I wasn't, but the push to be out the last 2 weeks is shown in the morning. Showing you I am. Yeah, I'm sorry. Something was blocking the comment there. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. Like day one, we did how your business mirrors you, right? Day two, how expensive chaos can be, right? That was yesterday. And today I want to talk about something deeper, like the identity of, like, if your business is your whole identity, we got a problem, right? And it's unintentional, right? We unintentionally build businesses around control and validation and importance and dependency and comparison, and oh, this guy's doing this, I'm going to do that. And a lot of businesses aren't structured for growth. They're structured around the business owner's need to stay essential, to be validated, to be part of what's going on. Everybody needs me, right? Because being needed feels good, right? I mean, let's be honest. It's a psychological piece, right? Like, being a hero feels rewarding. Hey, I fixed the problem, right? Everybody comes to me. I solve problems. I've got the answers. I save jobs. I fix mistakes. I close the deals. I handle the chaos, right? And you wear that as a badge of honor. Over time, it just becomes your identity. Okay. Some owners don't just run the business. They like emotionally need the business to need them. All right. That's kind of powerful because it's relatable, but it's also uncomfortable. Yeah, Bubba, everybody wants to be wanted and needed. 3 hours of work, even yesterday, when, like Ben just told me yesterday, was pretty much a day away, right? So there you go, right? But that's good. Least work I've done since Christmas. I don't think that's healthy. Yeah, exactly, Ben. Good comment. Dependency, guys. We talk a lot about scale. Dependency will kill scale faster than anything. All right. If everything depends on the owner, and Bubba's in here, and Bubba can tell you about this, where he's been able to break free and be able to. I mean, if you watch Bubba on social media, you'll see that last week he was with his daughters at Disney, and doing some things. He's on the beach, he's traveling, he's going to conferences. Do you think he's ignoring his business? No. Okay. But if everything depended on Bubba, like, decisions would slow down, team confidence would shrink up, there'd be no accountability. He'd be the bottleneck. We haven't heard from him yet. What are we going to do? Everybody's stressed and the business isn't growing. And as a result of everything being tied to him, nobody can make decisions. I'm not fighting anybody. I'm swatting the bugs. Get a little breeze here. They're fine. The owner, ends up answering every phone call, right? They haven't put a virtual assistant or an admin in place. Team's just waiting for approval. Well, we haven't heard back from Bubba yet, so I guess we're going to take a long lunch. There goes productivity. And then when Bubba comes back, he redoes everybody's work, right? Because he needs to be needed, right? I'm just picking on Bubba here. And it has to be the emotional center of everything, right? Like, if your business falls apart every time you step away, you don't own a business. You got this dependency machine, right? Jess says it's quite rewarding when you give up the label of Mrs. Fix-It, both in business and in personal life. Yeah. Thought you were just waving to us in excitement this morning, Bubba said. Bubba, I'm going to have you up. The next time I have you up to camp, it's going to be like the week before Memorial Day, so you can truly experience the Maine black fly size of your head. So not too bad. You got to stick and move. Start a little fire, get a little smoke going. It's not the whole year, thank God. Yeah, let's talk about control with this kind of situation. Often comes from fear, right? Like the business owner is fearing mistakes. Yes, I'm gonna make you wait another year. It was a long year, but last year, Bubba, I need a break. Fear of mistakes, fear of losing money, right? Fear of letting go, or even irrelevance. Or this one, perfectionism. Hey, nobody does it like I do, so I got to be right in the middle of everything. And then distrust, like, the funny one I get, though, like, not funny, but interesting, is some, like, business owners complain, I'm burnt out. I'm just burnt out, while they're simultaneously refusing to release control of anything. Like, dude, which way do you want it, right? You can't ask for freedom while you're micromanaging everything, okay? You get the flies too. Yeah, 4 to 5 days, everything's covered. It's little black flies. I got one of my favorite customers ever, Nancy. I call her boss lady. She's probably watching this. She got me a mosquito magnet, and I've been using that. So I actually could like put one on each shoulder. They just suck the bugs straight in, and they're done. Best thing I've ever seen. So, um, yeah, we don't. We got to let go, right? Like dangerous leaders build leaders. So we're talking about becoming like more dangerous. Like you ever hired somebody that you think is like way better than better at something than you? But this guy's better at project management. He's better at sales. I got to have him, you know? Right. Dangerous businesses are create an environment where people are empowered. There's clarity. There's definite expectations. Their mistakes are allowed. We'll fix it. Right. I've said to people before, listen, man, like I know you're going to make the same decision I would make, assuming everyone I make is right, 95% of the time. So go do your thing. And if you screw up, I'm going to be right there in the corner fighting our way out of it together. That's how you empower people to make decisions on their own. Yeah, Bob, but never be scared to hire someone better than you. Look for those people, right? Build the systems, create ownership. They feel like they're building something together with you, and they are, right? The delegation, I think sometimes we view the delegation as just dumping tasks. This is the crappy stuff. I'm going to give it to you. I don't want to do this. I'm going to give that to Ben. Give this to Bubba over here. I can't be bothered. That's not delegation, guys. Okay. Frankly, it's disrespect. Okay. It's not dumping tasks. It's building capacity. Okay. Your job as a leader is not to stay indispensable. Okay. It's to build people and systems strong enough that growth no longer depends entirely on you. Yeah. Add an A player, says Jess. Yeah, for sure. Guys, being needed can become addictive. Like right back to where we started, right, Ben? It can be addictive. Got to have it. Well, hey, the business isn't going to move if I don't do anything, right? That dependency stuff can limit growth, though. Okay, control is often fear disguised as leadership. You don't need to control everything, and strong leaders build other leaders. Yeah, to get into your next seat. Yeah, you need to be right. Yeah. I always viewed my job when I was doing management roles was like to find the person who could take my job, right? And if you're afraid of that, then you're playing defense all the time. Good morning, Roy. Ben, tell them what time we start. You got the Maine mosquitoes going. One flew right into my throat yesterday. Yeah. So, guys, where in your business are you still making yourself the bottleneck? And be honest. You don't have to say it on here. You don't have to put it in the comments or whatever. Be transparent, but you might write down like, hey, this is where, like, I always call it the front right corner of my desk. This is where things go to die, like a folder or a thing they got to deal with. Whatever, that front right corner, that, and the pile gets bigger. Things go here to die, right? And that makes me the bottleneck. Okay, so if you can't get out of your own way, and if you can't stop micromanaging, and if you can't trust and build and empower, then get used to your business being the size that it is right now or smaller. Okay. You know what time it is. Yeah, sure. Guys, if you take one thing away from today, just ask yourself where you're the bottleneck. Where are you not letting go? Okay. Roy thought it was like the 10th caller on a show by showing up as late as the 10th person today. Roy, we're not rewarding the 10th attendee with a prize. You got to get here, okay? We busting Roy's chops. I know Patty had surgery yesterday. I hope things went well, Roy. I hope you're doing good. We give you a hard time. We love you, buddy. I hope everything's doing well. So, yeah, except for yesterday, Ben says, yeah. Guys, we're having these conversations inside Edge Live. I'm going to talk about Edge Live. We had another great person join us last night. Dean Swanson is now part of the Edge Live. So I'm looking forward to working with him inside the group, the community, and frankly, all the experience and influence Dean can bring to the mix. So it's going to be great. Yeah, Roy, give her our best, would you? from everybody here at the Live 365. So yeah, hop in the Edge Live community. We've got our office hours calls on Tuesday at 5 p.m. So that's going to be great. Yeah, Baba, Dean's on. We had fun with Dean out to Job Tread. We had a lot of laughs. So we this group, it's not just a bunch of business owners. Frankly, it just becomes a community and even further a family. So we would love to have you inside our community where we talk leadership, where we talk delegation, we talk systems, emotional maturity, things like that, accountability. Nobody in there is going to buy your BS. Okay. And I say that in a way, in a loving way where like you might be listening to the narrative in your head that's limiting you as a business owner. We're not going to, okay, in a very respectful way, call you out and say, hey, this needs to happen. Here's some takeaways. Here's some action items. See you next week, okay? And we're going to ask you about it. Yeah, we're stuck with you now, Jess. No, it's good. Building a dangerous business requires building a stronger leader first, okay? I was talking with one of my clients the other day, and we're just talking about, kind of where to go next. And we talk about how we kind of you got to need to build the man or build the woman. Then you build the business, right? There's things here we got to fix. Like all this stuff that you do or don't do was okay. 0 to 1 million, 1 million and beyond. That's a different conversation. That's a different person. That line comes to mind. Who does the future you need you to be today? Or what does the future you need you to be doing today? Okay. To step into that role. It's like what got you here isn't going to get you there. Okay. And those are the things that you can come away from Edge Live with. So we're slowly building what's going to be a powerful community. Already is, frankly. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Bubba gets after me for not being more proud of it, but I think it's the best value in the personal and business development space right now. There are masterminds, there are high dollar stuff where you can spend 25, 30K, 100K a year, all right, to get less time than you'll get from everybody in the Edge Live. All right. Jess, thank you. I appreciate it. Roy's another one of our members. Jess is in there. Wendy shows up from time to time. She's not making sourdough bread, we got a lot of great people in there. I call them the Matts. Matt Blood and Matt Moore are part of the community. So it's really shaping up. So love to have you in. And again, is it free? Nope, it's $249. And again, best value out there, right? And go through your checkbook or your checking account, and you'll figure out a couple of different places where you frankly pissed away $249 last month on things that that probably didn't serve you the way this will. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here and swatting a few mosquitoes with me. It's that time of year. It's gonna be. I mean, look at this day, guys. Look at this. It's just absolutely gorgeous up here. And how fortunate are we right now? Like Wendy and I, we go from here down to the house where we got a beautiful view of the mountain, and then because we're not living there yet, we go to my brother Dave's place where he's got a view like this on a pond in Benedicta. So we're just super grateful to be able to be everywhere where there's a good view and we're comfortable, and it's just awesome. So take the DeWalt fan down, keep the black flies. But yeah, we can do that. Get that big black fan you got that'll blow the air around. Bugnet 365 live. Yeah. Yep. Apparently sourdough bread is more exciting than hearing your jabbering. Well, she gets a front row seat to that anyway all day. But I will share this. She was sitting in this chair until the mosquitoes came out, and she's like, nope, I'm out. She went back up over the hill. So yeah, thanks, Andrea. Appreciate it. Yeah. Anyway, guys, great day. I love it. Cool in the morning, warm in the afternoon, but not too warm. And we're gonna head back down to Sherman and do a few things on the house, and better than pissing away $2,500 per month. I want to leave that one alone. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you. I love y'all. Have a great Saturday. I need to be on there more. Wendy says, yeah, people love you. Where's Wendy? Have a fantastic day today. Do something nice for somebody or for yourself. Think about your week next week. Get things teed up. We've been giving the hands a pretty good break. The gash on my hand is healing up good. I'm gonna let it get some air to it today. Thinking about writing Little Giant and telling them, they don't have a human restraint system on their ladder, and it didn't work that well when only 3 legs were on a solid surface. So if they could solve that, they'd catch lightning in a bottle. We can't handle any more Bubbas. The world's only big enough for one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ben, thank you. Appreciate it. Always get some good words. Stop a day. Yeah, be blessed today. You too, my friend. Got to put something together to get some people back up here to the great state of Maine. So Bubba claims we're having a housewarming party in July. I haven't been made aware of any of the details yet. I haven't told Wendy. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Appreciate you. Do something fun today, and we'll catch you tomorrow, same time, same station. Love you. Take care.